Tennessee, a guard, a senior, number 12, Ethan Overstreet. Next up, a senior, guard from Franklin, Tennessee, number 13, Pierce Brule. Next up, another guard, a senior from Franklin, Tennessee, number 23, Carson Walker. At the post tonight, a senior from Franklin, Tennessee, number 24, Sam Shelton.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Page High School for the WCTV Game of the Week between the Page Patriots and the Fairview Yellow Jackets, better known as the Battle of 840. Page comes into tonight's contest with a record of 12-12, 8-2 in district play, while the visiting Yellow Jackets carry a record of 16-5 and 7-1 in district play. So throw the records out the window when this game does happen, though. Rivalry games always have a funny way of bringing out the best of both teams. And Fairview wins the tip to start the game. Number 0, Carter Durham, bringing the ball up. Kick out to Durham once again. The 34 to Cope, looking to post up. As you see with a lot of games, a lot of feeling out here these first couple possessions, seeing what sets are going to work, aren't going to work, trying to find an open shot, and Durham starts the scoring for the night with a 3. And bringing the ball up for the Patriots is number 12, Ethan Overstreet. Yellow Jackets set up in a 2-3 zone. Looks like they're looking to trap once the ball is picked up, and a block by number 2. That's Nathan Dillingham for the Yellow Jackets. Patriots with the possession after the block still. And a deep try by number 12, Ethan Overstreet, is good for 3, so the Patriots have an answer of their own. Pull-up jumper, no good. Possession will be back to the Patriots there. Quick push-up by the Patriots, and 33, Ryan Lang, good with the 3-pointer. So a lot of long-range action here to start the game between the Yellow Jackets and the Patriots. Number 1 for the Yellow Jackets, Mays McCoy, is able to convert in the paint. Another 3 by the Patriots. No good. Rebounded by number 2. That's going to be Nathan Dillingham. The Yellow Jackets are able to feed the post, a kick back out. Looks like a possible reset. Able to feed the post once again, but stripped by the Patriots, and Overstreet will take possession, pushing it up court. Another 3 by the Patriots. so far content to try to shoot their way out of that 2-3 zone that Fairview is in. Spin move into the lane by number 0, Carter Durham. Foul on the play.
It's on page number 24, Sam Shelton.
That'll be on Sam Shelton of the Patriots. His first team first of the half. The Patriots faithful here wanted a call, but might have got a NBA step, as they like to say. Rebound by Fairview, back up. Page is able to take possession. Push the tempo in transition. Once again, another 3 by the Patriots. No good. Shot by Sam Shelton, rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Coach Trey McCoy for the Yellow Jackets yelling out a set. Trying to get his boys in position against this man-to-man defense Page is in. Fairview taking their time, not rushing for a shot here. Three-pointer by Fairview, no good. Rebounded by number 33, Ryan Lang. He takes it the length of the floor. Foul on the floor. Patriots will take possession under the basket. Fouls on 34, Shama Takeup. It'll be his first, team first of the half. Close to a platoon substitution here for the Patriots. Everybody but 33. Ryan Lane coming off the floor, so getting some fresh bodies in there for the hometown team. Another 3 by the Patriots. No good, but rebounded by Lang off his thigh, so it'll change possession, go back to the Yellow Jackets. Page coming out now in a full court press. Not overly aggressive, maybe just trying to get the Yellow Jackets out of their rhythm a little bit. Give them a different look that they haven't seen so far. Yellow Jackets going with a 4-out type offense, looking to drive, get in that lane, and that's exactly what number 1, Mays McCoy, does and is able to capitalize on a bucket. Coach Jared Street barking out some orders for the Patriots, unable to get anything in the paint available quite yet. Fairview takes possession, and a throwaway by number 0, Carter Durham. Little miscommunication there between Durham and McCoy. Sometimes being in a hostile environment in a rivalry game will get that to you, but I'm sure they'll get it worked out. Page looking to work that ball around, try to find an opening in this 2-3 zone. Fairview doing a great job at blocking the paint until just then number 23, Carson Walker, is able to get his first bucket of the game and retake the lead for the Patriots. Fairview once again being very cautious with the ball here, working it around, not rushing into anything that they have to force up, finding an open shot just like that. Unfortunately, aren't able to cash in. Number 22 for Page with the rebound, pushing it up the court. That foul will be on the floor despite the finish by number 11, Seth Cable.
Foul is called on Fairview's number 23, Kennedy Pendergrass. That's his first
Foul will be on number 23, Kennedy Pendergrass for the Yellow Jackets. That'll be his second team foul of the half. Number 10, Grant Snyder, able to find a lane there in the 2-3 zone. Take it in, get fouled, and get to the line. Foul will be on number 1, Maze McCoy for the Yellow Jackets. Snyder misses the first of 2. He's able to convert the second, though. So with 20 seconds left, we have a 2-point game. Patriots leading 9-7 over the visiting Fairview Yellow Jackets. And that hits the upright, so that'll be a change of possession. So Page will take over, most likely getting the last shot of the quarter here. Good take by number 10, Grant Snyder, able to get a bucket in right before the buzzer. So at the end of 1, we have the hometown Page Patriots leading 11-7 in the Battle of 840. Like we mentioned before the tip, both teams coming in with similar records. Figured it to be a pretty tight matchup throughout this game. Page came out to start the game, content to shoot the 3 ball a little bit. Closer to the end of that quarter, they're gashing that 2-3 zone a little bit more, trying to open it up, find some open lanes for their guards. Fairview, on the other hand, running more of a 4-out, 1-in type offense, looking to feed the post or run some pick and rolls. Page did end up going to a full court press, maybe just change of pace for them, and we'll see how that will affect the remainder of this game. So Page will take possession to start the second quarter, leading 11-7. Fouls will be team fouls, 1 for the Page Patriots, 3 for the Fairview Yellow Jackets. Number 23 for Fairview with the steal, unable to convert on the layup, but still able to keep possession. And able to score there was Jacob Neal with his first bucket of the game. Fairview defense trying to keep the Patriots out of that lane as Ethan Overstreet takes it to the lane there. Page will keep possession. Snyder with the 3, rattles around and unable to drop. Cross-court pass to Durham. Durham kicks it over to Neal, and we got a foul on the play.
Foul's called on number 12.
That'll be on Ethan Overstreet. That'll be his first.
On the base.
Patriots team second. Pendergrass takes it to the hole and is able to convert for 2. So with 6:30 left in the second, we have a tie game. Page unable to answer with a 3. Yellow Jackets pushing it up the court, pull it back out. Just set up a offensive set here. Pendergrass with the ball, dribbles over to the corner. Once again, that'll be out of bounds. Hitting the upright on the basket, so that'll go back to the Patriots. Snyder brings the ball up. And number 13, Pierce Brule, able to convert for 2. I believe that is his first bucket of the night as well. Page defense playing that man-to-man. Trying to be aggressive with keeping the Yellow Jackets out of the three-point area. And that is the third time the Yellow Jackets have hit the upright in a change of possession. Number 15 for the Patriots check in, which is Max Collins. So Page doing a much better job than they did to start the game of finding some openings in this 2-3 zone, getting some more high percentage shots while trying to work around and get some open threes just like that. Unfortunately, unable to convert as number 12, Pendergrass, was able to take the rebound there. That's Jacob Neal, excuse me. Number 13, Pierce Brule, is able to convert a difficult shot. Through traffic, reverse layup, is able to convert. Page is able to put together a little 4-0 run here to regain the lead. Once again, Fairview going with a more open concept, looking to drive and kick. And Jacob Neal able to convert on the drive there, cutting the lead to 2. Page once again working the ball around the three-point line, trying to find some dribble drive lanes versus zone. Very aggressive. We got a kick ball on the Patriots. So it'll be change of possession. Yellow Jackets will take over, and we'll have some subs coming in here for both teams. Number 11 for the Patriots, Seth Cabell, checking in. Fairview just not having as much success as they did in the first quarter and being able to feed the post, kick it back out, get some open threes. The Patriots have really shut down the interior of that perimeter, forcing Fairview to really move that ball around. Good feed of the post there. And Tecope gets fouled on the shot, going to the line, shooting 2. Foul will be on number 22, Andrew Kukul. That'll be his first, team third. Taka misses the first of 2. Back into the game for the Patriots will be number 33, Ryan Lang. He really was a spark for those Patriots in that first quarter, hitting a couple threes. Kind of being the tweener guard. Looks like he will be playing a little bit of shooting guard. Has the size to play a little bit of forward, it looks like, as well. So we'll see how he matches up in this zone. And right on cue, there's Lang with the 3. Unfortunately, doesn't convert. Good hustle by number 24, Sam Shelton, to get the loose ball. And Jared Street decides, you know what, we'll take a timeout, we'll regroup. Get a good offensive set here together and try to end a little bit of run that the Yellow Jackets were able to go on. Game was tied 11-11 with about 6 minutes left. Patriots were able to go on a 4-0 run, get a couple stops, and then Fairview returned the favor with a 3-0 run of themselves. So Coach Street, I think, just wanted to calm the boys down a little bit, get them all on the same page, and see if they can get a bucket to end this run that Fairview is currently on. Page will take possession on the baseline. Close to over and back, but Lang able to keep it in the front court. That's a couple times now that Fairview's really turned up the defensive pressure on a baseline inbounds and made Page throw it all the way to the back of the front court there. Good trap in the corner. Page is able to get out of it, though. Find an open 3 in the corner. Rebounded by McCoy. See some more reinforcements for the Patriots coming in here at the scorer's table. Good find there by number 4, John Sawyer, underneath, but unfortunately his teammate was unable to finish. On the other end, he draws a tie-up, change possession, and get the ball back for the Yellow Jackets. So it seems like Coach Street has a platoon coming in for a full court press, and when this squad is out, then they come back into the man-to-man. That's how it's been thus far, it seems. Fairview with the 3. Lang pushes it up. Good shot fake there by number 13, Pierce Brule. Draws the foul, go to the line, shooting 2. Foul will be on number 2, Nathan Dillingham. His first, team 4th of the half. So thus far, pretty clean game by both teams. Brule able to convert the second of 2. Good shot fake and a good take by number 1, Mays McCoy, for the Yellow Jackets to tie the game back up with 35 seconds left in the first half. Be interesting to see if Page is content to just take the last shot here, if they would like to get a 2-for-1. No shot clock in high school ball, but looks like they will be content on getting the last shot here of the first half. Yellow Jackets crowd trying to confuse the Patriots. And a good take by number 23, Kennedy Pendergrass, hits a 2 at the end of the first half to give the visiting Fairview Yellow Jackets the lead 18-16 over the home Page Patriots. So at half, Pendergrass able to hit that 2, give them the lead, and we will go to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Page High School for the WCTV Game of the Week, where the visiting Fairview Yellow Jackets lead the hometown Page Patriots at a score of 18-16. Patriots will get the ball to start the second half. In the first half, we saw both teams kind of feeling out each other's defenses, shooting quite a few threes to start the game, and then settling into more of a attack-style offense. We'll see any adjustments on both ends of the strategy there. Start the game, 2 misses, 1 from each team. Once again, Fairview sitting back more in a passive matchup 2-3 zone. Trying to let Page shoot their way out of this. And number 12, Ethan Overstreet, says, I got it, boys. I got it. We'll open this up a little bit with a 3-pointer. Same way we opened the game. If you're Fairview, you had quite a bit of success in the first half doing exactly what they just did right there. A little pick and roll action, trying to attack the paint a little bit more. Trying to feed the post, just errant pass by the Yellow Jackets. Good cut by Carson Walker. Converts on the 2. Yellow Jackets try a 3 of their own, and Grant Snyder comes out with the rebound. Pushes the ball up for a layup for his teammate Pierce Brule to take a lead of 23-18. So the Patriots able to come out on a 7-0 run to start the third quarter. And Shema Tacope unable to convert there in the post. Page once again attacking that elbow area. Bounced around a little bit, unable to fall for Grant Snyder. And Kennedy Pendergrass with an aggressive take to the hole, able to get fouled, go to the line. Foul was on number 23, Carson Walker for the Patriots. That is his team first of the half. Got number 11, Jackson Arnold, and number 12, Jacob Neal, checking in for the Yellow Jackets. Pendergrass hits the second of 2. Page was able to come out in this second half, work the ball around, find an open shot, and if nothing was there, do exactly what we're seeing right here. Drive those creases of the 2-3 zone. And Grant Snyder able to connect in the corner there for 3. That's his 6th point of the game. Quick hands there by Pierce Brule, forces the turnover. Tip action here, and just falls into the hands of Carson Walker for 2. And Page able to come out here in the second half with a 12-1 lead to start the third quarter. 12-1 run, excuse me. Mays McCoy able to stop the bleeding a little bit with the 2. Grant Snyder with the take. But so far, about halfway through this third quarter, we've definitely seen Page come out a little bit more aggressive, able to dribble drive against that zone that the Yellow Jackets are in. We'll see if any adjustments are made on Fairview side of things for that. Pendergrass drives the lane, dumps off to his teammate, number 12. That was Jacob Neal, got fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line. Foul was on Grant Snyder. That's his first, team's second of the half.
Number 12, Jacob Neal, shooting 2 for.
Neal misses the first of 2. 22, Andrew Kikulia, and number 24, Sam Shelton, check in for the Patriots. And Neal able to connect on the second of 2. Cutting Page's lead to 6. And Fairview does look like they went to more of a man-to-man zone, and Grant Snyder was able to beat it on a backdoor cut, not able to finish at the rim there. Carter Durham puts up a 3. Rebounded by Snyder. And the Patriots push the tempo a little bit here. Snyder for 3, a little short. Rebounded by Durham. And a 3 by number 11, Jackson Arnold, is good. His first bucket of the game. So it looks like Fairview came out of that 2-3 zone after getting gashed a little bit to start the third quarter, going to more of a man-to-man defense, trying to prevent that dribble drive that Page was able to produce. And number 23, Kennedy Pendergrass, able to connect on the other end for the Yellow Jackets. Good offensive board there by number 24, Sam Shelton, by the Patriots. Unfortunately, Patriots, number 22, Andrew Kikula, stepped out of bounds right there. Number 4, John Sawyer, checks in for the Yellow Jackets as Fairview will take possession with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pendergrass with a dump to his teammate. Tries a cross-court pass. Last touch by the Patriots, and Fairview will keep possession here. Page leading by a score of 28-27. Jackson Arnold able to get to the elbow, free up a shot, does not fall. Patriots take the rebound there. And that shot by Sam Cable is affected by number 4. That's going to be John Sawyer for the Yellow Jackets, a long, lanky forward for Fairview. And Max Collins able to draw the foul on Sawyer. He'll go to the line, shooting 2. Oh, they actually called that foul on number 12. Jacob Neal, that's his first, team first. And he'll get subbed out by number 34, Shema Takap. Every time Takap has been in, he's been able to find some real estate on the block, get posted up, and Fairview's run more of a inside-out type offense. So 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Patriots lead by a score of 28-27. Page was able to come out, go on a pretty good run, get the lead back, extend it all the way up to, I believe it was an 8-point lead, and Fairview was able to cut into that, get it to a 1-point lead here, and dribbling out for the last shot of the quarter. Shot fake. Ball goes up and goes in for Jackson Arnold for the Yellow Jackets right before the buzzer to give them the lead back. So at the end of 3, Page Patriots 28, Fairview Yellow Jackets 30. As we said, tip this game off. This one felt like it was going to be close the entire way. Rivalry games usually always are that way, unless North Carolina Duke the other night. That was pretty lopsided, but Battle of 840 is always a tightly contested game. Very similar matchup here with style that both teams are trying to dribble drive, get it into the lane, draw some contact, and if that's not going to work, we'll just kick it out, take a 3, and both teams have been shooting it fairly well from beyond the arc. I believe to start the game, we had 3 or 4 threes back to back to back. Now both teams have settled in more to a aggressive style of offense, trying to get higher percentage shots, as they like to say. So coming out of the break, Fairview will take possession. Going into the fourth quarter, fouls are 2 team fouls for the home Page Patriots, 1 for the visiting Yellow Jackets. And this has the feel of going to an overtime. Don't want to jinx it, but been very close all the way. And John Sawyer able to connect down in the low block. Fairview, aggressive defense, a little too aggressive, gets a foul called. That'll be a number 11, Jackson Arnold. That'll be his first, team second. So this 2-3 zone, they're waiting till you get to the sideline or the corner, pick up your dribble, and we're going to trap you and try to make you make a foolish and stressed decision. Grant Snyder answers with a 3. Cut the lead back to 1. Snyder with 9 points on the night. Fairview going right back down to that low post. And Tokup able to convert down there on the left block. with Takup and Sawyer in for the Yellow Jackets. It's a tall task for the Patriots to guard both of those forwards down the long block. Two different styles of basketball. Sawyer more of that long, lanky type forward, and Takup is more, he's just going to push his way right to the block, open up some real estate, get the ball, and muscle his way into the bucket. Carson Walker able to hit the first of two. Misses the second. Good pressure here from the Patriots. Got close to a 10-second violation. And this is what you want to do if you're the Patriots. Force those big forwards away from the bucket. Make them come out to the perimeter. They haven't shown they can shoot the three yet, so test them and see if they can. Snyder with the rebound for the Patriots. And Lang able to draw the foul on the Yellow Jackets.
It's going to be on Fairview's number 11, Jackson Arnold.
Foul will be on Arnold for the Yellow Jackets. That is his second, team fourth of the half.
Fairview, number 0, Carter Durham, and number 2, Nathan Dillingham.
Durham for the Yellow Jackets checks back in for the Carter Durham for the Yellow Jackets checks back in. Along with number 2, Nathan Dillingham. Looks like we got some spillage over here in front of the Patriots student section. Getting a quick cleanup. Not sure, sweat, water. Our officiating crew is able to get that taken care of, though, and play resumes. Good backdoor cut by 33. Ryan Lang is able to convert 2 and tie the game up with 5:40 left in the fourth quarter. Fairview looking for some opportunities here on offense. Number 1, McCoy able to convert in the lane. And number 12, Ethan Overstreet, able to convert through the contact. Bucket is good, and he'll get a freebie at the line. The foul is going to be on number 23, Pendergrass, his second, team 5th. So Fairview's starting to flirt with the bonus here as we still have 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Fairview on the other end, 3 will not go. Rebound by Ethan Overstreet, brings it up the court. Walker with the 2, no good. And Pendergrass with the rebound. So 1-point game here with 4:30 left in the fourth. Pendergrass spin move into the lane and a foul on number 23, Carson Walker. That'll be his second.
Check that, that's number 23. Carson Walker, that's his second. Team 3rd in the game, number 22.
So Fairview throws it in, an alley-oop of sorts. to Sawyer, is able to lay it in. Sawyer on the other end gets a block. And Fairview will take over again on possession, leading by 1 here with 4 minutes left. Steal by the Patriots. And Snyder is able to follow up the miss with a lay-in to retake the lead. So Yellow Jackets back on offense here. Sawyer is still in the game, trying to post up in the block and gets the ball here, kick out. Is able to hustle. Good hustle to try to save it, but just stepped on the line, and possession will go back to the Patriots. Number 12 for the Yellow Jackets, Jacob Neal, checks back in. And Dillingham will get a breather. Coach Street trying to get his Patriots in position to get a bucket here. Extend their 1-point lead over the Yellow Jackets. Snyder dishes. And Pendergrass able to poke that free for the Yellow Jackets, push it up the court. And we've got a foul on the shot. Jacob Neal will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be on Overstreet. That'll be his second, team 4th. So Neal will go to the line here to shoot 2. Converts the first one to tie the ball game up. And hits the second to take a 1-point lead. And Coach McCoy takes a timeout for the Yellow Jackets, a full timeout. Good opportunity to put the 2-minute drill as a crossover from football to basketball here. Just talk a little bit of strategy of what we're thinking here down the lane. Take care of the ball. That's the biggest thing in these types of situations. You don't want to force too much if you don't have to. Try to find the easy bucket, or just in the Yellow Jackets' sake, just protect the lead. On the other side, if you're Jared Street and the Patriots, you've got to protect that interior on the defense. The Yellow Jackets were able to get it inside a few times, get some easy buckets, but on the other end, Page is being very aggressive on offense, which is getting them some fouls, getting them to the line, some dribble drives and kicks, some open 3 looks. Just got to hope a couple of those fall here down the stretch. So Snyder will bring it up here for the Patriots. Down 1 with 2:35 left in the 4th quarter. Patriots are being very patient, finding an open 3 there. And Neal able to bring down the board for the Yellow Jackets to take possession. I think Coach McCoy is very okay with using as much clock as we can. Find an open shot. And that possession will stay here with the Yellow Jackets. So baseline inbounds coming up. Pendergrass able to find a backdoor cut. Convert on the bucket, and he'll get a freebie at the line. So foul goes on number 13, Pierce Brule, his first, team 5th. And Pendergrass able to convert at the line, stretching it to a 4-point lead with 1:55 left in the game. Snyder. Good aggressive take to the hole. Unable to convert, though. I'm assuming that Sawyer's length there probably affected that shot. And number 13, Pierce Brule, able to hit a 3, bring the lead back down to 1. Coach Jared Street takes a timeout, full timeout. So huge shot there by Pierce Brule to cut the lead to 1. Keep this a 1-possession game. It's been very much back and forth all game. I believe the biggest lead we had was 8 at one point. Page was able to come out to an 8-point lead to start the second half, and Fairview was able to answer of their own, cut that lead down, grab the lead once again in the fourth quarter. And we got a announcement about some noisemaking of the home squad, I believe. So the Yellow Jackets will retain possession here. 1:30 left in the game. Page coming out in their 2-2-1 full court press. Trying to create a turnover here. Good aggressive defense. Able to get out though. Number 0, Carter Durham. And the Patriots defense able to get a turnover there, get the ball back. Double dribble on the Yellow Jackets. So Page takes possession back. Down 1. Aggressive drive here by number 13, Pierce Brule. That's 5 unanswered by him alone. Muscled his way to the basket to take the lead, 44-43 here with 44 seconds left. Fairview working the perimeter. Kennedy Pendergrass able to draw a foul going to the lane. It is on the floor, so they will take out a baseline possession here. Next one will be free throws, though, as that is Page's 16th foul. Pendergrass kicks to Neal. Neal back to Pendergrass here. Looks like they're setting up a pick and roll of sorts. Pendergrass, aggressive take to the lane, gets his own rebound, and fouled on the second chance. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Ethan Overstreet. That is his 3rd, team 7th. So Pendergrass here to shoot 2. Misses the first of 2 to the pleasure of the hometown student section. Hits the second to tie at 44 with 14 seconds left. And Coach Trey McCoy takes a timeout, a full timeout. So with 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter, we have a tie ball game. It's 44-44. A home Page Patriots will take possession out of this timeout on the baseline. Sure sure Coach Jared Street is drawing up something to break some sort of press that I'm sure that Fairview is going to come out with, just to make sure they're not able to get a free pass in here, get the ball up. Try to find an easy two, but you'll take any open shot you can to try to win the game here. So Page will take possession on the baseline, and as expected, Fairview will come out in a full court press, leaving back two guys, putting light pressure on the ball. Snyder with the ball, drops it off, kicks it over. Shot is up, and we are headed to overtime. So at the end of 4, your score tied at 44 all. Page had a pretty good look there at the end. Ryan Lang was able to get the ball on the block. Might have been quick to shoot, but with little time left, at that point you'd rather give it a chance than keep it in your hands and the buzzer goes off. So great game here at Page High School for our last game of the basketball season. It was a hit or miss season here with WCTV. We're happy you guys were able to join us tonight for a thrilling ending to our broadcast season. So we will play a 4-minute overtime here. And we'll jump it up again. For the jump ball, it'll be John Sawyer for the Yellow Jackets and none other than Ryan Lang for the Patriots. And Fairview wins the tip. Fairview. And all reliable, Kennedy Pendergrass drives the lane and is able to get one to fall. Takes the lead by 2. Snyder dribble drive off to Ryan Lang. Lang will be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Jacob Neal with the foul. That's his second. Team 6. Looks like we've got another wet spot there under the baseline, but I think our official is able to clean it up there with his shoe. So Lang at the line shooting 2, the lefty. Hits the first. And second one rims out. So with 3:25, we got a 1-point game with the Fairview Yellow Jackets leading. Durham with the dribble drive, drops it off to McCoy. The go-to for Fairview so far has been Pendergrass, but McCoy takes it to the lane, misses, and Pendergrass gets called for over the back on the offensive rebound attempt, which will send number 12, Ethan Overstreet, to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Both teams are now in the bonus. That'll be Pendergrass's third. And Overstreet misses the first, but is able to tip it away and retain possession. Gets it back to Snyder. And Coach Jared Street says, let's calm down, boys. Let's get something put together and make sure we make value of this possession.
Page will have the ball on the sideline.
So Coach Street takes a full timeout. Assuming he's probably putting together a couple sets here, going through their set playlist. Figure out, all right, if Fairview comes out in this, let's run this. If they come out in this, let's run that. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're Fairview, you're just trying to keep the ball out of the lane. That's where Page has really lived for most of the second half into the overtime. They've kind of gone away from their three-point shooting, other than Lang hitting that, Brule hitting that big three-pointer towards the end of the fourth quarter. Snyder goes into Lang, kicks it back to Lang. Three comes up short, and Neal with the rebound. So 2:30 left. Yellow Jackets lead by 1. Pendergrass kicks. McCoy backing down into the paint, kicks it back out to Pendergrass. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, you need to just make sure you take care of the ball and get a good look here. Pendergrass drops it back off to McCoy. Looking like they're content to do more of a weave on the top here of the perimeter. Blocked by Snyder in transition. And it will stay here with Page. Looks like the ball might have been slick, might have came off his knee, but Brule was out ahead of everybody, just unable to reel it in. Snyder pulls it back out. Coach Street barking out orders here for his team. A 3-second call.
3 seconds is the call.
So change of possession to the Yellow Jackets with 1:30 left. Page Patriots 45, Fairview Yellow Jackets 46.
Page basketball.
And it looks like number 4, John Sawyer, threw that out of bounds, so Page will take possession here with 1:19 left, down 1. Grant Snyder will bring it up for the Patriots. He's been the point guard, yelling out orders, driving to the lane, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Good aggressive play there by Snyder. That'll be Sawyer's first for the Yellow Jackets, team 8. Like I said, both teams will be shooting 1-and-1 here. So Snyder hits the first. And as a reward, you'll get a second. And he comes up short on the second. Yellow Jackets had a miscommunication there. No one really wanted to grab the ball. Snyder almost grabbed his own rebound, but we got a tie game with 53 seconds left here in the first overtime, which is what has been a thrilling game. And foul. A blocking foul called on the Patriots. That's going to be Ethan Overstreet, his 4th. Mays McCoy will be at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Number 22, Andrew Kakuya.
A good aggressive drive by McCoy there. Hits the first. And he'll be given a second. Back iron on the second, grabs it, oh. Went to grab his own rebound, but it looks like Grant Snyder touched it last, so Fairview will retain possession. And Coach McCoy takes a timeout of his own.
Page has 3 timeouts remaining, and Fairview has 3 timeouts remaining.
A full timeout. So with a 1-point lead, the Yellow Jackets will have the ball on a sideline out of bounds here. I'm sure Coach McCoy is telling his boys to, if nothing else, just take care of the ball. If we can, get to the foul line. And I'm sure Coach Street is telling his Patriots that we need to be aggressive, get the ball. And if we send them to the line, they're going to have to win it at the line, I guess.
It'll be Fairview ball.
So Fairview will retain possession. And with 42 seconds left, they lead by 1. Page is coming with a trap out of the inbounds play. And another timeout by Coach McCoy of the Yellow Jackets.
Timeout, Fairview. 30-second timeout.
This will be of the 30-second variety. What a dandy we have here in Page High School. Been back and forth all game. Good, clean game. Only have gotten to the bonus here in overtime. Both teams showing aggressive offense and defense, which is going to be a great tune-up for both teams heading into these tournament time here after their regular season finale tonight. Fairview able to get the ball in. Page traps at the top corner. Fairview playing keep away of sorts, but it's poked away by Ethan Overstreet, and he's able to lay it in to take the lead by 1. So with 22 seconds left, Page leads by 1, 48-47. And McCoy takes it to the rack, tipped out, and a foul on Kennedy Pendergrass. That'll send Carson Walker to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And folks, this is why you shoot so many free throws in practice. These moments right here. Rims out. McCoy with the rebound. Up to Durham with 6 seconds. 5, 4. And Page hangs on to win the battle of 840. Great defensive play there at the end of the game, not to let a shot up. And they're able to secure the win. Great, great finale to our broadcast season. And your final out of Page High School, the Page Patriots 48, the Fairview Yellow Jackets 47. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you all next football season.